The wind continues to blow, and we're going to set this heat with a Portuguese surfer, Brazilian surfer, Australian, and a Hawaiian surfer from Hawaii, all in the mix here. And we go to live action. Dion Atkinson, the big man from South Australia. And just a little tap before he kicks out.
Nat Young. And, well, live action.
Live action. Frederico Morais. Looks like he's got no problem in the wind. Big snap, followed up with another one. And again, just having the fins bite into the lip there with that last snap. So Frederico Morais off to a great start. He's also ranked number 13. So he's going to be on tour either way next year. Yeah, it could be a double qualifier, you know, and that's always a good feat when you can do it on both tours. But look at that. Nice combo on the outside section, and then just exclamation point at the end of it. There's that first turn. That's that carve that has been such a big part of his success on the championship tour. And then here again, and one of the things I really like about what Frederico has been able to do, we'll get back to that. This is the replay here of Yago Dora, who will be on the championship tour next year. Quick wave for him. But what Frederico's been able to do,
SP12, and which I like in Haleiwa, really good when it's bigger, and then it felt too long, so I opted to go 6-1 and 1,000 points, 1,500 points. We'll get back to some more of the math as we take a look at the backup score for Frederico Morais, just a 1.97. Peter, you had something to say.
100, I think, right? No, 3,600. So it only adds 600 points. So it's almost feel like, you know, you want to see him make the semis. Keanu's already had a bunch of big results, as we see Dion Atkinson, and he's had success. He's won 3. Which is at 16,950.
We're going to see the pride of Portugal, Frederico Morais, on the 2018 championship tour, because he's done rock-solid surfing just like that. He's our heat leader. Dusty Payne, one of the giant success stories in the history of the Vans Triple Crown surfing.
Hasn't really even scored a wave over a 3. Take a look here at this last one for Frederico. First turn. Always good when he comes out of the lip, carrying so much speed. You know, he never really slows down out of his maneuver. And that helps him to keep that momentum down the line. Again, snapping in the lip, the vertical section there, but see how he stops it short and doesn't even have to pump into the next section. And then in this toilet bowl, he's done that where he literally does not push off the bottom turn. He's got it all.
Yago Dora, currently number 3 on that new era rankings. We're going to see the skinny goat into the championship tour next year. Oh, he was killing that wave, and then the board struck back right at that final maneuver. Looks like he's okay.
It's funny.
Looked a little sketchy.
Yeah, you see that stuff happen a lot. And generally, you're able to quickly get your hand up and block it. But when you see it live, you're like, ooh, gosh, that looked like he just bopped him in the head. But pretty much you usually get your hand up there and stop it. Really hasn't put anything together. This is the replay here. Again, this wave off that end section, so he's going to have the opportunity. But the closeout section, that final move can always be tough, because the wave is breaking at you, especially with this north angle swell.
It's a deep channel right to the left of us in Haleiwa. Yago Dora back up and riding, unfazed, but no more open face after that first dog marsh. Frederico Morais sitting 13th on both the qualifying series and the championship series, like he alluded to. So this guy wants to be back, and geez, looks like he started off with a great opening maneuver, just getting caught up there. That's Dusty Payne we're talking about.
You know, kind of as a tone you can see from Shibata was just like, hey, it's all good. You know, you could read between the lines.
Here's current second place holder in this heat, Yago Dora, choosing a left and doing a good job, getting a couple times up in the lip. Smooth through this. This left's actually giving him a lot of opportunity. Nice finish. He may even get this inside double up for another bonus. Lip bang there, Yago Dora.
Amazing read. Now, let's take a look at the replay first. Again, that first connection with the lip, so important. And he gets it twice on that outside section. First time we've seen an actual left that's going to score pretty well. So again, trying to, that's almost in a way, the fact that he's a little naive to this place that you could go, okay, wait a minute, I see an opportunity on the left here. Generally, people would just shy away from it because they don't think it's going to score very well. But this thing has paid off big time for Yago Dora. And now that job for Dusty Payne and Dion Atkinson will be a little bit harder.
A lot harder. Dion, big carve for the big man out of Australia, back up into the lip again. So Dion putting a couple moves together, unable to ride through that final, just trying to get to the lip a little bit too late, but a couple of nice turns. Back to live action, and everything keeps on going Frederico Morais' way. Big whooping carve there by Frederico, just looking so on point in challenging conditions, and it's no problem for the Portuguese surfer, the pride of Portugal, Frederico Morais. He could just come in right now.
So sure on his feet. He really is. It's rare that he falls.
This happened during the recap. This is Dion Atkinson.
So Dion has the 5.6 in his scoreline, so could catch up to Yago here if he keeps this wave together, and so far so good. So this will definitely better his low score, which he carries right now in a scoreline of 2.27. But he's looking for a 5.74 to overtake Yago Dora. And then the last wave, look at this gouge. Raw. That's the kind of turns that he has been putting on rail all year long. The judges have been eating that turn up. Again, great rhythm. So another great wave from Frederico, you would have to say, with this maneuver here. But look at this rail sank all the way around. Gouges in there, carries a ton of speed through the maneuver. Even with the slow-mo, he was still loaded up with speed. So you'd have to say, it feels like to me that this will better the 6.17 and extend his lead.
Here we go with Yago Dora. He's going to go right. Waits. Little foam glide there. He kicks out. That's not going to be the 4.5, and the clock continues to tick down for Dora. Anxious times. Frederico Morais, a little bit of a victory lap. He can come in, have some Portuguese sausage, Portuguese sweet bread, but needless to say, Yago Dora is in second place. Dusty Payne.
I was going to be flabbergasted. What the heck?
Big air, unfortunately incomplete. Going for the Hail Mary, Dusty Payne. We're going to be back with more heats here at Haleiwa Ali'i Beach Park. We're at the Hawaiian Pro. Who are we coming up with next?